left arm last October under heavy heat. Dumps it off to Juszczyk. They brought him in as a free agent and expecting big things out of the Pro Bowl fullback. A brand new quarterbacks and an entire fleet of new receivers. Hyde spun down at the 33-yard line by Luke Kuechly. First down. Carlos Hyde barrels his way for a 12-yard gain across the 35-yard line. The best shape of his NFL career since coming out of Ohio State. There's a strike to Garcon, and that's another first down and another 12-yard gain. Downs in the win over the Rams. In the last 3 years, he has 5 rushing touchdowns. On opening weekend, the ball is loose. It's covered up by Lotulelei.
Which beats Beatles in the fact that he takes his right arm and uses that as a club to go after the football. Watch his right arm right here. See that right arm come, and the target is the club.
Down and 8. Wide open. And making a catch. And cutting back to the inside and getting into the end zone. The first time he touches the ball as a Panther is Russell Shepard. How about that?
The secondary, first it's zone coverage, and then one side's playing zone, one side's playing man. So if you come across the field, that side's playing man. Somebody like the free safety has to run with him. He did not see it in time, and Russell Shepard securing that football. Nice run after catch moves. Have time to do it. Each of them 6 years on their deals.
First down carry and big running room again for Carlos Hyde. We walk in the room. Spielman was a Pro Bowler, and you know we've been around a while. There's a sack by Shaq Thompson. See Khalil come right back in after this play. Play action. Newton looking for Benjamin. And it's intercepted by Tart. And he's back up on his feet across the 25 to the 30. And tripped up close to the 40-yard line. What an acrobatic interception by Tart.
Benjamin again getting off the line of scrimmage and has a pretty clean release right there. But Tart making up for his error on the penalty, comes with a one-handed grab and covers Tom. Just a ton of ground to come up with a great play for the 49ers.
That's Odell Beckham-ish, isn't it?
You got it. That's the one where Cam has to tell him this. Look, if I'm wrong, I'm never wrong.
He doesn't look back on all that fondly, despite it being his hometown team. Now there's a nice catch in traffic by Goodwin for a first down right at the 50. 3 with the Panthers in front, 7-0. And Hoyer in trouble. Sacked. Thomas Davis. To the last 2 years, his 11th and 12th seasons in the league. They pitch it to Jonathan Stewart. And that's a 10-yard carry to the 49ers' 38-yard line.
Well, he missed Olsen.
And now he finds McCaffrey, and he leapfrogs a defender before being slammed to the deck by Tart, but that is a first down on a 3rd and 12. 39-yard field goal attempt by Graham Gano. Last season missed 8 kicks, and he had to win his job this year in training camp, but this one is right down the middle. So I get those words confused sometimes.
Nice route.
And breaking a tackle is Garcon. Still on his feet, and he's up to the 48-yard line. Boy, he is one tough cat, man. One fewer carry than Stewart. And he leads the team in receptions. And he adds to it and gets a first down, steps out of bounds at the 44. They have the trips to the right of your screen. And a pump fake. And here's Benjamin. You called it, Chris Spielman, and that's the first down inside the 20. The Panthers don't have any timeouts. They've given him the ball 7 times of their 31 plays. That's intercepted by Kuechly. He has more of those than any linebacker in the league over the last 5 years.
Beautiful job of reading receiver. Look at the hip turn right there. That's what Luke Kuechly can do. He's kind of been quiet as far as making tackles, but he's a game breaker. And very few guys in the National Football Leagues are game breakers.
Down. Stewart inside the 5 and leaps into the end zone, somersaulting across the goal line for a touchdown.
It's new everything.
Newton fires to Funchess, and that's to midfield for a first down.
The Hawks have right now. They'll build it.
They worked for Gus Bradley the last 3 years in Jacksonville, and there's a strike. And the catch is made by Shepard, and that's another first down. The second half, to back up your point, Chris, 4 of 4, 46 yards and a touchdown, but man, the protection's incredible. And he finds Olsen close to the 5, first and goal.
Especially for those short yardage runs.
Field goal from 20 yards out is good by Graham Gano. They're 0 for 2 on fourth down. And this time they convert, although a penalty flag is down. And the catch is made by Garcon, and he's down to the 30-yard line. We wait on the penalty. It'll be a 44-yard field goal try. It's the first field goal attempt ever in this stadium for Robbie Gould. And it is good. Long-time Chicago Bears standout. McCaffrey has touched it a ton here today. And now he fumbles. And it's covered up.
Rashard Robinson did a great job of stripping and covering. Number 33, the corner. McCaffrey in the hole. Watches him shoot this hole right here. Or excuse me, that was
K1 Williams.
Yeah, K1 Williams. And you see Rashard Robinson coming in and getting a strip and a recovery.
Has 63 rushing yards. And they'll give it to McCaffrey, who will pick up a few. That'll be a gain of almost 17 on first down by Christian McCaffrey.
Some misalignments, but Kyle's fine. This team will be fine. It's in good hands with John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan. They're young and new. They're going to get better as the season goes on.
All right, bonus coverage is coming up. We'll bring you the conclusion of Seattle at Green Bay with the Packers in front 17-9.
And will leave sustained throughout the entire game.
On 3rd and 8, Wilson under pressure, shovels it off to C.J. Precise. Precise gets enough for the first down. The third down back. Second-year man out of Notre Dame. Wide receiver, split the tight end as well. Wilson with time, looking, nobody open, throwing on the run and completes it to Lockett at the 10 and down to the 6-yard line. Blair Walsh will attempt a 25-yarder, and it's right through. So the Seahawks score on the opening drive, 27-24. Wow, that was a great game. Hoyer throws, intercepted by Bobby Wagner, and then he fumbles, and it's recovered by the Seahawks.
Unbelievable player who doesn't get the credit he deserves. Look at him reading Brian Hoyer's eyes. Easy interception for him, and you know he's going to get razzed by the rest of the guys for fumbling it. But
so Logan Paulson, the tight end, way out to the right side. Wilson under pressure, couldn't find any room, and he's brought down by Tank Carradine. He likes the way things are unfolding. Wilson quickly throws and completes it. Amara Darbo, the rookie out of Michigan. Hawks are stopped short of the goal line. 27-yard field goal by Blair Walsh is good. For 37 plays, 49ers only 12. Russell Wilson drops it off to Luke Wilson, and the big tight end with a high hurdle over the defender.
Being used right there at the point of attack, and then you call that a wise sneak late. Release him out late. Hopefully that there's dropping back in coverage. What an unbelievable play for Luke Wilson.
And over Jaquaski Tart on second down. Hyde breaks loose, turns it into a big gainer. Earl Thomas trying to cut him off. He's brought down from behind, by Jeremy Lane. What a run!
Seeing it backside, you see the double team block. You see up front, Kittle gets a key block to stop the penetration. And sure enough, what do you get? Carlos Hyde's second biggest run of his career. His last 34-yarder last September here when he rushed for over 100 yards.
61-yard run for Carlos Hyde. Receivers in the game. Kittle the tight end. Breida stays in. Hoyer gets time. Nobody open. And he's brought down for a loss. Sacked on the play by Michael Bennett. 49ers will attempt a 40-yard field goal. Robbie Gould out of the hold of Bradley Pinion. The long snapper is Kyle Nelson. The kick is through. Here's 3rd and 12. Hyde bounces off one man. Turns it into another big gainer. Flag on the play. Hyde out of bounds at the Seattle 43.
Them stacked to the right side of the offensive line. There is nobody from the center and to the left tackle position in any of those gaps. That is an opening run, but who else makes that play? Carlos Hyde, by fighting through those tackles, giving a stiff arm to Richard Sherman, and converting the first.
So now the run and the penalty puts the 49ers at the Seahawks 28 in scoring position. And the holder, Al Nelson, the long snapper. And the kick is through. Gold is 2 for 2. The 49ers have come back to tie it. Baldwin motions, goes to the right side. On 2nd down, Russell Wilson throws and completes to Baldwin. Up at the 40-yard line, he's got a first down.
Little naked action with Russell Wilson and then taking their actual first shot.
Gain of 18 on the play to the 39. This time he's sacked. Brought down by Eric Armstead. Going up and down the line, letting him know the signals. We're being rushed. Down he goes. It's a safety. Garcon motions. Breida breaking through. Good patience on the run. Waited for the hole to open. He's tripped up. Gold's kick is good, and San Francisco, after being down 6-0 in the game, they've come back to take the lead. 6 catches, 44 yards for Doug Baldwin. Chris Carson on the carry, bounces off, breaks a tackle, spins across the 49ers 45. 3 wideouts to the left side. All receivers out. Russell Wilson on the move, throws it to the end zone. Touchdown! Paul Richardson, that play alive. How about the throw on Russell Wilson under center? Luke Wilson, the tight end. Carson carrying, nice cutback. Found a good hole, good run by Carson up to the 35. Run of 12 yards. It's Carson, and there's a big hole. Carson across midfield. Oh, they've got a new hero here.
For the San Francisco defense, they deserve a lot of credit for the way they came out and fight today. But for Seattle, big win, great one to get at home. But in 2 games, that's 16 penalties that have really cost them, along with the drops today. That's why offensively they didn't have that consistency.
Brent Brown is a very big man. Look at that right tackle, 6'8", 355. First pass for Hoyer. It's intercepted right away. Nickel, Roby, Coleman, down at the 3. What a start for this Rams defense that already has 2 pick-sixes this year, and a terrible start for Hoyer.
So I thought he was going to pump fake, and I thought it was going to be a touchdown the other way because you saw Roby Coleman jump it so quickly. You almost think Brian Hoyer has a little case of the yips right now, like he's just not seeing the field the way an ordinarily.
Is the deep back. Here comes Gurley right up the middle and right away. A touchdown for the Rams in 12 seconds. Too many yards, 229 rushing yards a week ago. And Carlos Hyde going to start the odometer running on the yardage this week. Out to the 40-yard line, first down gain of 19. LaMarcus Joyner on the tackle. A couple of the medical personnel on the 49ers sideline. Breida remains in at the back. Hoyer gets it to him, and he's got a first down. Rookie Matt Breida inside the 30 to the 29-yard line before Ogletree brings him down. 3rd and 4, running back covered, second option covered. Hoyer on a run, first down, touchdown! Brian Hoyer.
Exactly what Brian Hoyer saw down the field, really nothing there, but let's give a little credit to that offensive line. No initial penetration, gave him a chance to scramble around, and for Brian Hoyer, maybe the best pass he's going to throw.
With more talent around him here for Los Angeles. Gain 4 there, Goff pressure up the middle, got away, and on the run, completes it to Robert Woods. Down the sideline, Woods takes it deep into 49er territory. 3rd and 2. Rams get out of the huddle and jump the ball quick, and they can't get to Gurley, who scores another touchdown. 2 in the opening quarter for Todd Gurley.
As well, he was telling us about some of his high school big plays.
The 19 handed to Breida. There's a good run here, and he'll get the first down near the 30-yard line. Got a block from Laken Tomlinson. Let's go down to Heather.
He's officially questionable with a hip injury. We'll keep you posted.
All right, Hoyer, wide open Garcon into Rams territory. This guy doesn't go down easy either. 41-yard line. It's a gain of 30, and Hoyer finding a little rhythm now.
And a play caller. Not many people have success doing it.
Mostert, ball out. Rams got it. Recovered by Nickel Roby-Coleman, who's got his second turnover of this opening quarter. Nickel Roby-Coleman recovered for Los Angeles. Rams taking over the 32, and Gurley keeps going right near the first down at the 42-yard line. Good patient run by Todd Gurley. Mentioned the influence of Carroll. Saleh was an assistant with the Seahawks. Here's Goff looking for Robert Woods. Got the feet down, holds on to the ball. It's a catch. 48-yard field goal for Greg Zuerlein to start the second. And the guy who's got a strong leg with the wind in his back easily. 3rd and 3. Hoyer again underneath. It's a first down and a lot more for Trent Taylor. To midfield, 4th catch of the rookie season for the 5th round pick out of Louisiana Tech. Get away. Again, the winds do swirl here. This is into the wind. And Tavon Austin back at his own 10. Slipped through his hands. He muffed it. Who's got it? Fight at the bottom of the pile. Kyle Nelson is under there, the long snapper, with Austin fighting for the ball. And now dig him out. Who got the job done at the bottom of the pile? The Niners did. Yesterday's news.
Retirement time.
Well, if you make that kind of money, yeah. First down, Hoyer over the top, brought in by Juszczyk. Onto the Rams side of the field, the 43-yard line for Kyle Juszczyk.
Was Mr. Phillips, can I please get you as my defensive coordinator?
And can you dial up things like that? The pressure from Morgan Fox right up the middle for the sack. 3rd and 17. Twisting 4-man rush. Hoyer is protected. Got it out there. What a fight by Garcon. He's got the first down. You love the toughness of Pierre Garcon over the years. The 3rd and 4 here for San Francisco. Hoyer's going to step up and be brought down. Step right into the arms of Matt Longacre. Long field goal, 48 yards for Robbie Gould. Still got it.
Streaks, I guess.
From the 40, he picked up the blitz there, and there goes Watkins crossing into the Niners secondary to the 37-yard line as we hit the 2-minute warning. Interesting goal for the Rams at the 2. And Goff's going to give it to Gurley, trying to get to the edge, and Gurley gets there. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Need to get to midfield, keep this thing going. Look out, Hoyer will go down, turning the corner. Is that Longacre again? Nope, it's Connor Barwin. 98, Connor Barwin.
Getting those extra 2 or 3 yards, too.
From the 39, first down with time, shot downfield. Sammy Watkins tracks it, caught it. Beautiful play. Inside the 20-yard line, the Rams will have it at the 13.
And this is the first deep ball we've seen this season go outside to Sammy Watkins, and you know now why the Buffalo Bills traded up to get him. That is a tough catch. Look at him looking all the way back.
Brian Hoyer and the 49ers will start from the 25-yard line. Play action. Aaron Donald coming for a visit. Pass to the sideline, incomplete. Unable again to watch the catch secure.
San Francisco is challenging the ruling of an incomplete pass on the previous play.
He's dragging the right. I have no question on the left. Is there still a drag with the right toe? Center quarterback exchanges. Gain of 7 for Hyde. Going again, Carlos Hyde. He was banged up in the first half, but he's finishing runs now. Quarter 3rd and 9, empty backfield. Rams bringing 4. Hoyer fires on target and caught. At the 5 is Robinson. He was touched down by a Ram, but it's 1st and goal, San Francisco. 4th and goal, need a full yard plus. Hyde fighting, breaks the plane, in for the touchdown.
Out of that huddle again, and they'll snap this quickly.
Goff with the fake. 4 receivers coming to that side. Woods is the last one. Inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A very well-designed play, and Woods finally breaks free. And they'll throw it and get the touchdown to Sammy Watkins. – 25-yard line. 49ers take over back end of this 3rd quarter. And Hoyer looking up top. He's going to try to take a shot for Goodwin. Goes up and makes a catch. Well, they've misconnected a couple of times on deep balls this year, but able to get one here at the end of the 3rd. Niners, long ball to Goodwin for 50 yards, and after 3, 34-20 LA on Thursday Night Football. 12-9. They believe this team can do it on defense. Seeing some signs on offense tonight. Hoyer puts it up. Touchdown! Garrett Selleck. Been in the league since 2012. Extra point. Robbie Gould missed it. Missed it to the left. Still a 1-possession game, but it's 8 instead of 7. Shootout. 83. 31's the age of Sean McVay, the Rams rookie head coach, whose team's up 8 and sending Todd Gurley into the secondary again and into 49ers territory. What a big night for Gurley.
Check down beat you.
Goff goes quick, perfect in the red zone this year.
Yeah.
Keeps it that way. Sammy Watkins puts his head down. Watkins to the goal line. Ball comes out after he broke the plane. Ruling on the field is touchdown Watkins.
But instead of just playing their zone, you're seeing guys chasing inside the zone. It beat them twice on that drive. You just have to play the zone and trust the defense and keep balls in front of you and make a tackle. They should have never gotten there. Boy, what an effort, though. Let's get into that.
Vic Ward's drive at the Polo Grounds. All right, Hoyer, deep shot, trying to stay alive in this game, and hauled in by Garcon at the 5.
Wanted it. This guy has shown all kinds of courage and heart and battle. What a catch. Wow. Caught the back end of the ball. We have seen some sensational offense.
Their feet, they, like you said, have gotten into this game. It's been up and down. 3rd and goal. Hoyer, end zone touchdown, Trent Taylor. Still in it. You're sorry. Keep your partner straight, pal. 41-33. Pharaoh Cooper will bring this one out. Cooper lost the football. 49ers have it. Incredible. Aldrick Robinson.
I think we've got to try and for me, I'm just going to take a shot and cram it in there.
With Hyde. Got in! Touchdown, San Francisco! It's a huge difference in how much time you have left if you don't convert. Hoyer for the tie. It's in the air and it's caught by Brockers, who can run with it and score, but just hold on to the ball.
They're looking like onside kick here.
And here you go.
Good one.
High bounce off
one.
our 49ers helmet, and Mostert has it at the 47-yard line to keep the game alive. 5 receivers out there. Hoyer can't get the play off. Aaron Donald with the big one for the Rams. Well, 3rd down here. Gurley will run to the left. He'll accelerate, get the first down and more. Gurley goes down, lost the football, but he came down. He was brought down by contact before he lost the football.
The energy in this building now, you can feel that both these teams have an exciting offense that they're going to be developing. And number 77, shaking hands, deserves a tip of the hat as well. Andrew Whitworth was great at left tackle tonight.
With 3 wide receivers, blitz coming. They pick it up. Palmer throws, leaping catch by John Brown. First down at the 49ers 41.
Scrimmage, you see Navarro Bowman up in there.
They rush 5. Palmer throws and it's caught by John Brown. A first down at the 25-yard line. Ellington motions. Palmer gets time and throws and completes it. Outstanding catch by Jaron Brown at the 8-yard line against the Rams. That led to a touchdown, but he put it together for passing over 300 yards. Here he connects with Marquise Goodwin. 49ers on the first down pass. Here's Carlos Hyde breaking through. Busted a couple of tackles into Arizona territory to the 47. Shifts to the backfield. Hoyer gets time and completes it to Taylor inside the 40, close to the first down marker. Might be a little bit short by Robbie Gould. He's 6 for 6 this season. It's on the way. It's down the middle. Good kick by Robbie Gould, and the 49ers take the lead. There's Carson Palmer from the 25 off the play fake. With time, he's got an open man. It's J.J. Nelson, who was nursing an injury all week, didn't practice on Friday.
All those statistics are null and void.
On second down, Palmer off the play fake, starts to run. He's close to the line of scrimmage. Good catch by Jaron Brown. Stays in bounds and is down at the 5-yard line. Kittle, the tight end, goes left. Hoyer in trouble, and they got him. He's sacked on the play by Olsen Pierre. The Cardinals. Palmer throwing and completing to John Brown. Up to the 32, close to the 30. Yes, they mark it at the 32, but the coach says doesn't bother him. He's resilient. Palmer in trouble. Great one-handed catch by Ellington. Down to the Niners 42. Palmer steps up. Nobody open. They got him. Brought down by Solomon Thomas. His first NFL sack. Hoyer sends all receivers out. Puts it up long. And it's intercepted by Patrick Peterson. Excuse me, by Antoine Bethea, the former 49er, who returns it to the 30. Lawson, Andy Lee, the holder, both ex-49ers. The long snapper was Aaron Brewer, and the kick is good, just inside the upright.
They're the ones that are going to be able to sustain the time of possession in the second half and let them dictate the tempo of this football game.
A lot of motion. Hoyer's throw caught Solid holds on. He's got a first down up at the 42-yard line. All receivers out. Hoyer being pressured, and they got him. 47-yard field goal attempt for Robbie Gould on the way, and it's good. Robbie Gould, strong leg, 3 for 3 in the game. And Larry Fitzgerald. Palmer. Under pressure. Buckner's got him. Just overwhelmed him. He is so big and strong. Here's a 50-yard field goal try by Phil Dawson. It's got the distance. It is good. He's got his former Iowa teammate George Kittle at tight end. Hyde carrying. Slips through. Nice run. Breaks a tackle. Ridden down from behind by Rodney Gunter. Gold, 3 for 3 in the game. This one from 48 yards, right down the middle. He is 4 for 4. Palmer being rushed. They got him. Oh, what a play by Eli Harold. He just busted around from the right defensive end position. 32-yard attempt for Phil Dawson. Out of the hold of Andy Lee, and this one is right through. The field goal kickers are 4 for 4. This Johnson, the running back, from the 45-yard line. Whoa, busting through. What a play by Ray Armstrong. He timed it perfectly.
Up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Palmer, pressure up the middle, and Dumerville got him again. 101 for Elvis Dumerville. The slot on 3rd and 4. It's Juszczyk to fullback. And he powers his way through a first down to the 25-yard line. It's a 3rd and goal. Hoyer looking into the end zone. Throws it away. This is a 23-yard field goal try. Right down the middle. And it's good. And for the 5th time in the game, the 49ers lead it. 3 receivers to the right. Tight end Gresham to the left. Palmer throwing and completing it to Jerron Brown down at the 36-yard line. Palmer being blitzed, throws, completes to Jerron Brown at the 25. Another first down for Arizona. Get that off the field. Here's Palmer again. Throwing for the end zone. Larry Fitzgerald. Touchdown Arizona. Cardinals win.
There Fitz right there. K'Wan Williams trying to pass it off. You see Jimmy Ward has his eyes looking through the quarterback, isn't able to come over for the bracket help.
He's too late to jump.
Ray Armstrong is playing in place of the highly touted rookie Reuben Foster. There's a strike to the near side, and that's Kamar Aiken. I don't know if I've ever met in 25 years announcing in this league somebody who loves playing football more than Gore. Brissett tried to shake off Tart original. Snap. Good hold. He lets it rip. My, oh my. And hey, look, when you add up, you call them the little things, but they're big things. Wide open is Goodwin, so after he was called for the holding penalty, he comes right back and makes a first down reception.
Really saw that in practice where he was decisive in making good decisions.
And now Brissett spun down all the way back to the 47-yard line, and who else would it be? It's taken this year with Oklahoma. Sooners were upset for the first time yesterday by Iowa State. Brissett, and this time hanging on to the football. The first down up to the 39-yard line is Hilton. And into the open field, and Gore is caught from behind by Jimmy Ward.
Is a guy that's never going to quit, and he's a guy that you can trust and count on.
Brissett looking around, throws on the run, and that's a perfect strike right there. And that is Hilton inside the 20-yard line. A 9-7 lead. Winless Giants against the winless Chargers in the Meadowlands. Crossing pattern. all the way up to Garcon, who started so hot. And he's at the 49-yard line. We're down to 49 seconds. Great protection. And Hoyer throws. What a catch made by Goodwin for a first down. So a second try to tie it. And right down the can for Robbie Gould. The 49ers have virtually made the tight end position extinct from a passing game standpoint, and down goes Hoyer. Just to get it off. And that is Breida out of the backfield, and that's a first down. One wipes out a 13-yard gain on the reception by Aiken. Here comes a blitz. They pick it up, and the screen is set up to Gore with running room. Across the 40. And still on his feet to the 34-yard line is Frank Gore.
Have a chance to make a play on this. Watch 26. Now he's going to put his head down, loses sight of Frank Gore, and Frank Gore does a veteran move where he does the high jump move right here. Remember that? He used to do that like that. Yeah, cross leg.
With T.Y. Hilton at the bottom of your screen. They're going to hand it off again to Mack. And he's inside the 10 and will find the end zone.
Error by the 49ers.
And this is Breida just tripped up before he took it all the way by the rookie Malik Hooker. And let's send it back to Carissa Thompson in Los Angeles. The Niners had 4 first downs on their first possession of the game. They've had 5 first downs since until this drive. And I tell you what, Breida is showing you here on this drive what the 49ers saw from him day one. This one from 40. Crowd gets very quiet here in Indianapolis when the Colts get the football, and Brissett rolling right, throws way down the field, and it is caught by T.Y. Hilton. How about the arm strength by Brissett there? Are you kidding me? There's one guy on this field who's going to try to find the end zone against a team that's on the other side of the line of scrimmage inside the 5. It's Gore, and he's not in there. Brissett will find the end zone, and that is a touchdown for Indianapolis.
Right away. One of the reasons why is Turbin might be a better lead blocker than Gore.
Through the pain. But it's been Breida here in the second half. Now you got to throw it. And that's Goodwin up to the 42-yard line. Still a long way to go. Plenty of time.
No free release on inside receivers.
Hoyer now looking for Goodwin. And he has got it. What a catch made by Goodwin inside the 10. Use check. And the big fella from Lodi, Ohio will find the end zone. And how about that? Finally. Alrighty, so Hoyer on first down. Good protection. Wide open is Kittle. And he has a first down up to the 38-yard line. Here they come. It is Kittle. And did he get to the end zone? He got it in for a touchdown.
It's a great job by Trent Taylor. His route, but he's going to set a natural pick right there on Malik Hooker, who was forced to go over the top, fall off the cliff into the end zone, and allow Kittle to great effort of getting that ball across too.
Well, we saw the 49ers in week 1. Now for the important point after, you can't overlook this in this day and age. 4-man rush, and Brissett lofts it, and the penalty flag comes flying down. I mean, their bodies crashing into one another all over the place. And now you convert on 3rd and long. Or back into the game. Brissett looking for the win. And it is caught inside the 10-yard line by T.Y. Hilton.
Jacoby Brissett put it right on the money.
Well, here we go. First and goal inside the 10. If they score a touchdown, the game's over. And it's intercepted at the goal line by Ray Armstrong. And Armstrong is on his feet and will be run out of bounds. Can you believe that?
Getting his depth, working off of Daniels, and shows the vertical, stepping into the throwing lane, throwing it, underthrowing. Come on, Williams.
Stepped out of bounds, it looked like, at the 28-yard line. So the young man makes a mistake. And hey, look, you know, at the end of the day, he made 2 starts in his first year in New England last year.
Crossing route right here to run a pick. There it is.
Brissett looking around, and now throws, and it's complete for a first down to Moncrief up to the 31. Marlon Mack into the open field. What a day for Marlon Mack. All the way to the 33-yard line.
That gets caught inside, so you lose contain. Contain is you're the most outside player. That ball never gets outside of your outside arm. You have to force it back into pursuit. Because of the man coverage, because Armstead got caught inside, because Ray Armstrong's in man coverage, that created a short corner for Marlon Mack.
Vinatieri to win it. Good snap. Good hold. And it is good, and the Colts have won it in overtime.
Pressure coming. He has to unload it to Thompson, who's got plenty of room with a first down. And he's all the way down to the 42-yard line of San Francisco. Thompson as a receiver, bottom of your screen. Cousins to the middle of the field. Complete. And that is a Redskin touchdown, Josh Doctson. As Swearinger came out. Penalty moves it to the 45, and on first down, Hyde is smothered by Zach Brown. On 3rd and 8. Hoyer in the pocket. He goes down. Preston Smith and Matt Ioannidis. After a 46-yard punt, no return. Cousins with time and open. Terrell Pryor. First down. They're moving the chains. 2nd and 19 for Cousins. Jordan Reed inside the 40. Gets some of that yardage back. It'll bring up 3rd down. P-line the back. Cousins the football. For the rookie. He's got it. Into the end zone, and are they going to give him the touchdown? It is ruled a touchdown, Washington. Hoyer. Catch made at the 46 for a first down. Aldrick Robinson had to reach up and grab it, but Hoyer maneuvered nicely in the pocket. Cousins on a little screen to Chris Thompson with blockers everywhere. And he's all the way up to the 35-yard line. Full an effort. Still a 3rd down for Cousins. And going deep, way over everybody. And this one is picked off. He floated it, and Rashard Robinson ran under it as if he was the receiver.
Yeah, they just seem a little bit out of sync on the deep ball. We've seen a couple of these today, and they have not looked good.
The Redskins back to the 25-yard line of Washington. Chris Thompson slips a tackle, and there he goes. Chris Thompson is loose. Down to the 25 of the 49ers. Dante Johnson may have saved a touchdown.
Laval, watch. Get him up the field, peel back. Oh, didn't get a good little peel back right there. Oh, your running back makes a miss, but when you're retracing on that screen, he's going to make that tackle.
From 48 yards away, Hopkins, it's up there, it's out there, it's good. Carlos Hyde, touchdown 49ers.
For Brian Hoyer, if we're going to do it, let's go with our young guy.
Beathard wanted to go deep, and he's going to get sacked unless they say they're going to rule him in the grass. Ryan Kerrigan got him. 31 straight, longest active streak in the NFL. It's a wobbler, and it's good. His speed and toughness for a guy 5'8". No fair catch. And there he goes. What a return by Taylor to midfield. San Francisco within 7. A momentous shift here at FedEx Field. Raheem Mostert comes in as running back, and he gets the pitch. Another free agent in that backfield behind Hyde and Matt Breida, and it looks like Breland is down for the Redskins. Over $100,000 to relief. We're thinking about you. Vernon Davis brought down at the 42-yard line. Ball comes out at the end. The 49ers have it. It's a takeaway for San Francisco, and Jimmy Ward is into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
Play was over. He's down right there. I think he's down. I think the forearm is down before that ball comes out.
Yeah, Ray Armstrong was pulling the ball. That's what I think they're going to look at on replay here. Here's a better view, Daryl.
Previous play will be reviewed.
Wow. And in the extra lineman. Carlos Hyde, touchdown 49ers. His second of the day. Built a 17-0 lead, but a quarterback change and turnovers have changed this game. Cousins gets the first down, protects the football to the 43-yard line. Jimmy Ward, who came up with that loose football, eventually got to him. Essentially an extra point. Pressure coming, throw open, and there he goes. Vernon Davis. Looping and circling, and eventually out of bounds at the 23 of the 49ers.
About him, he's a matchup issue even at this stage of his career. You get him isolated against Ray Armstrong, you're beat right there. And he just beat you immediately with just a little arc release. Now he's free running in the secondary. Great job by Kirk Cousins, because it was a defensive call that had an extra man coming on the pressure, and Morgan Moses did a great job at right tackle, kind of feathering it. He's got to take two. He kind of plays it, soft plays it, gives Kirk Cousins enough time to make that throw, and Kirk makes it. He's got to get back on top to make the play, so I agree with that one.
All right, got to call that on 1st and goal. Cousins has it. Kirk Cousins, touchdown Redskins. With 2 touchdown passes, and that extra point is not good by Dustin Hopkins, and has carried the most on the ground for the 49ers today. Beathard to try and get the first down, and does, and then gets out of bounds. And he'll throw on the run, wide open. Aldrick Robinson, touchdown 49ers. Hold everything.
Exactly right, Chris. You know, he just ran on the last one. Boy, everybody just turns him free. Fabian Moreau thinks there's safety help over the top, but Monte Nicholson, I think, had his eyes.
The other time they started 0-6. Bill Walsh, his first year, 1979. Intercepted. The Redskins with the closeout from Kendall Fuller. Another close defeat for San Francisco.
Kind of guarding the perimeter. You got your distances guarded here. And watch as the play develops. You know where your yard markers are. You jump that route in between.
Ezekiel Elliott ran for 5 yards and then 2 straight incompletions.
The 9th time all year long, the Cowboys have gone 3 and out. That's the second fewest in the league to Washington. Trent Taylor, the rookie, puts it on the ground, and the Cowboys take advantage, pick it up inside the 20-yard line. Here on special teams.
Well, Trent Taylor, he initially had the ball a little loose in his right hand, and then he switched it and tried to tuck it. And boy, what an opportunity now, setting this offense up in great field position.
Last 2 games, 11 drives in the red zone with 10 touchdowns. Elliott back-to-back big carries and stumbles down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Dallas. Initial ruling of a 6-game suspension overturned by a district court in New York. So he's playing again, and he has found the end zone.
We got a chance to visit with him. He had a deep tissue massage on Friday. He's ready to go.
Beathard gets a big block from Carlos Hyde, but is unable to escape Damian Wilson along the sideline. It was Hitchens chasing after him. Elliott checks back in the game, and they put it in his hands. Ezekiel Elliott to the 10, the 5. And for a second time, Elliott to the end zone. What a start for Ezekiel Elliott.
Comes around and cleans up. You see the hole. That's right there in the middle. And Jason Witten, we saw him make a nice catch just moments ago, and then he is an outstanding blocker, and he clears a lane. That's great effort. Great job finishing off this drive for this Cowboys offense.
And he is some kind of back.
The boys of fall with Kenny Chesney. No shirt, no shoes, no problem, too.
That's naturally where his dad would call home. It's a nice throw right there on the completion to Goodwin. Beathard's going to keep it. How about that? And down the sideline he goes and run out of bounds at a 25-yard line. This has been a solid drive for C.J. Beathard. Now the longtime Bear, Robbie Gould, from 42 out. He's been as good as anybody in the league over the last 20 years. And what a start for Ezekiel Elliott. He's on the bench as they fake it to Alfred Morris, and that is Cole Beasley. He's had a very quiet season after leading the Cowboys in receptions and receiving yards a season ago. When they finally hear Elliott's case in the district court in New York, down the middle of the field, and it is caught by Goodwin, and the former Texas Longhorn into Dallas territory. 30, that will call the 42-yard line.
I don't know how C.J. Beathard, I'm not real sure exactly who he was trying to throw the ball to. There's 2 receivers right in line with each other.
3 on 3rd down. That's Garcon in motion. Good protection. Now the pocket collapses. And that is David Irving filling in for the injured Robinson. Prescott, a little read option here. It's been a successful play when they run it. Look like early movement on Cowboys. That's Bryant on Witherspoon, as you pointed out, Troy, but got a feeling this one's coming back. All the way down to the 21. That is some kind of defense for Mike Zimmer. Look into the end zone for Witten. One-handed catch, and that is a touchdown for Jason Witten. One of the game's all-time greats.
A lot of time in the pocket. He gets back to Witten, who's about his 2nd or 3rd in the progression. He knows he's got one-on-one. He comes back and works the slot. A well-run route by Witten, keeps it up the field, and a one-handed catch by the veteran tight end. 49ers have had a hard time running the football in this game.
2nd down, 12, sacked. And that's Tyrone Crawford. 7:30 Eastern Time on Tuesday night, game 1 of the World Series. Taking one way, throw it the other way to Ezekiel Elliott. He races down the sideline inside the 20. Back to the inside. Are you kidding me? Extraordinary running back Ezekiel Elliott.
Well, the Redskins had about 100 yards receiving on 3 screen plays a week ago, and they just give up a 70-yarder to Ezekiel Elliott. Zach Martin, the right guard, he makes the key block on that play. We'll take a look along the sideline. He stays in bounds. That's unbelievable.
I'm sure everybody and his brother is worn out on the on-again, off-again saga of Elliott, but the bottom line is he's still playing football for the Cowboys. Witten to the 15, and that's another first down. Again, Des Bryant down at the bottom of your screen, and Prescott will keep it and find the end zone. Dak Prescott, his 3rd rushing touchdown of this season.
Liked what he saw, drafted him in the 10th round. He comes in with a 3rd-round pick, Joe Montana.
They've been pretty well thereafter. Big hit delivered by Jalen Smith. Looking for Bryant. And it is a touchdown, and that touchdown ties the all-time Cowboys franchise record.
Imagine Joe Staley telling me leading up to this game, we were really only out of one of the games, and that was against Indy. He said easily we could have been 5-1.
And that's Aldrick Robinson. That's another guy who has a lot of loyalty.
Did you just read the credits with 6 minutes to go?
I did.
Okay.
Because we were setting it up on the tee for Beathard on his first career touchdown.
They stay upright and just take the punishment.
It's over 200 rushing yards now for the Cowboys today. And look at this. Rod Smith. And the former Buckeye run out of bounds all the way inside the 20 down to the 14-yard line.
This Cowboys team, he does a lot on special teams. And in talking with Jason Garrett, a lot of people wonder why Darren McFadden has been inactive every game this season. Well, the biggest reason is because of Rod Smith and his versatility, his dependability week in and week out, and what he does on special teams. And now he's getting some of the...
That's going to do it. So the Cowboys end a 2-game losing streak. They even their record at 3 up and 3 down. Largest margin of victory over the 49ers, going all the way back to 1980.
Dr. Jordan Hicks. Look at the Philadelphia secondary on 2nd down. Beathard to a wide-open Garrett Selleck, the brother of the Eagles veteran tight end Brent Selleck, including a 61-yarder to beat the Giants. Elliott from 40 yards out. It is good, just inside. Final minute, first quarter. Off the fake to Blunt. Wentz spins away, and then he's taken down. Back at the 11-yard line by the combination of Earl Mitchell and Brock Coyle. Again for C.J. Beathard and the Niners. From the 38-yard line, this is the fullback, Kyle Juszczyk. And the former Raven is across midfield. On 2nd and 6. Pass deflected and then picked off. Intercepted by Rodney McLeod. Shifts to the left slot. Wentz in trouble on 1st down. And he is sacked for the 2nd time. DeForest Buckner. 3-point game. Midway through the 2nd quarter. As Beathard hands it off. And out across the 25 for a 1st down is Carlos Hyde, who picks up 12. That's okay. His favorite players growing up were all on the defensive side. Down goes Beathard on the sack by Fletcher Cox.
And hopefully get back to the run.
From the 44 on 1st down. Wentz throws. It's caught. It's Hollins again. 1st and goal from the 1. Wentz to the end zone, touchdown! Wide open, Zach Ertz. Will get the ball first following halftime. 49ers facing a 3rd down and 7. Picked off by Jalen Mills. Mills stays in bounds. He's inside the 10. To the end zone. Touchdown.
31 to the left of your screen is Jalen Mills. And he's reading that route the whole way. That's what you call as a defensive back cluing. Meaning you see the receiver with one eye, the quarterback with the other eye, and you've got everything in focus. So when he saw the break and the football, he was making the cut before the receiver could get his eyes back to the ball. Then as he brings it back, that's where the block happened with Staley, and that's where the injury occurred.
Eagles 2 for 2 this season. When going for 2, make it 3 for 3. Alshon Jeffrey.
Field. The nice throw by Wentz, and look at that. Tart almost hits it, almost gets caught in the line of scrimmage. But Jeffrey,
51-yard attempt. From the right hash, Elliott from 51. The kick is good. It's just 1 for his last 7. Wentz with loads of time. He throws, it's picked off. Intercepted by Witherspoon. You talked about him earlier, Charles. The coaches very impressed with Akello Witherspoon, the rookie out of Colorado, and he comes up with his first NFL interception.
Let's take a look as we see Wentz in the pocket, plenty of time, and as he delivers, see how Holland stops right there? I think Wentz expected him to continue that route towards the middle, and he threw it to that spot, and Witherspoon takes full advantage.
Off the fake, shovel pass, this is Breida. And he is into the end zone for his first NFL touchdown. 3rd quarter. Big hole on a 1st down and more. Clement all the way out to the 47-yard line. He gains 22.
Clement was the one that survived and kept the number and made the team as an undrafted free agent.
Out of Wisconsin. And now Wentz going deep. What a catch by Alshon Jeffrey. He's in. Touchdown.
50-50 balls. I've heard some Eagle fans grumble and say he doesn't go up and get it like we thought he would, but he did on that play. He saw it the whole way. Witherspoon, number 23, did not. He was able to come back, make a play on the ball, and then as a big body receiver at 6'3", nearly 220 pounds, fights his way through the attempted tackle of Brock Coyle into the end zone. And he's trying to carry that over in the quarterback position, albeit in probably a little bit quieter fashion.
He said, I wanted to be just like them. 2nd and 5. What a catch by Kittle. George Kittle gains 22 yards.
Look at the concentration. Look at the eyes. They never leave the football. And he gets the upfield arm up there, tips it to himself twice, and hauls it in. That's well done.
From the right hash. Gold's kick is blocked. Eagles block it. Looked like Dexter McDougal got a piece of it.
How about Derek Barnett, the rookie out of Tennessee, right there in the spotlight. And look at him come right through and swat it away. But look at the hustle afterwards. He knocks the kicker away from the ball, Robbie Gould.
Clock is at 2. Movement prior to the snap. As Blunt takes it in for an Eagles touchdown. We'll check on the flag. Gould's kick from 50 is good.
Adrian Peterson in the backfield. Stanton to throw. Talk about taking shots downfield. Catch made at the 40. John Brown with a big gainer to open this game.
And they're coming right out of the gates with it. You're going to work a little bit of stop and go right there. The double move on the opening play of a game. You talk about an aggressive approach from an offense. It doesn't get much more aggressive than that, but great execution.
And upright, no good. He splits as a receiver, bottom of your screen. Breida the backup to Hyde. And that pass caught by George Kittle for a first down. He's near midfield. So active, the rookie from Louisville at that position. Beathard's pass is caught by the fullback, Kyle Juszczyk, who is fighting hard. And the ball comes out. It's a takeaway for Patrick Peterson. And Peterson is loose. Can he get caught inside the 10? A touchdown-saving tackle by Marquise Goodwin.
Sometimes you just got to know when the play's over. Patrick Peterson, very savvy guy. Look at everybody attacking that football. Now it's out. It's on the ground. Scoop and try and score by Patrick Peterson. But there comes a time when that play is dead. Tyrann Mathieu, a great job. One of the guys that was challenged this week to raise his level of play, to play better during the final few games of the season. So there's a huge turnover for the Cardinal defense.
Drew Stanton is on the run. Throws it into the end zone. Touchdown! Jerron Brown was standing back there. It looked like Stanton just wanted to get rid of it, but he got it to Brown for a touchdown. It's not CJ's fault. Handoff, Carlos Hyde. Close to a first down. He may have gotten it. Lost one game in the division. And the veteran making the play there. Beathard is going to go down. Tried to get away. Olsen Pierre got to him, and Hassan Reddick eventually closed the deal. Beathard is sacked again. Corey Peters, he had a moment to get rid of it and went down. A quarterback who beat the Cardinals in his first NFL start. He is dressed and watching today. Beathard airing it out for Goodwin, and this time he's got it.
Allow him to get beyond him. You saw the speed. Patrick Peterson lets him go onto the safety, and he has outrun Tyrann Mathieu right away. Even with it being underthrown a little bit, enough separation to come back and make that catch.
A 55-yard pass play to the 27. And Robbie Gould nails it.
That game planning process.
And Stanton selected the plays he liked. Has to like that one. Adrian Peterson taking people with him all the way out to the 43-yard line. I'll tell you, Peterson there, it looked like he turned the clock back more than an hour. Today, 9 rushes, 35 yards. And over 12,000 career yards as Troy Nicholas makes the catch and gets inside the 40. Peterson slips through, and Adrian Peterson fighting to the 22-yard line with a first down for the Cardinals, who'd love to travel to the end zone to cap this drive. Catch made, touchdown in the end zone. Jermaine Gresham for the Cardinals. Drew Stanton did a good job putting that ball where it had to be throughout that drive.
That's a great time.
Well, this is the oldest team in the NFL currently, the Arizona Cardinals, and Adrian Peterson with a first down across the 36-yard line. Fitzgerald, bottom of your screen. Andre Ellington to the top. Drew Stanton, delay blitz. Flutters one for J.J. Nelson, who's got a first down. Stanton. Larry Fitzgerald inside the 15-yard line. Stanton, end zone, and intercepted. There's a battle for it with Gresham, but Eric Reed has the takeaway.
Play that position, and one of the things that comes with that is your decision making. You don't make the poor decision. It's a good job by Reuben Foster. He kind of drops into that throwing lane, forces that throw out a little bit wider, and you're able to get the interception.
You know, you're just talking about the running game being committed, and it just down there, things were clicking. Just kind of an interesting call decision / by the Arizona offense, but an excellent defensive play. That's for the San Francisco defense. Need to get to the 30 for a first down. Beathard open is Kittle, and he fights to get the first down and got it. He's Goodwin in motion. And Beathard, catch made. Trent Taylor gets the first down to the 37 of Arizona.
25 in the first half today, and 2 more to start the second half. He's at 27 already. Now 28.
An open receiver for a first down. It's Kendrick Bourne, and his first catch of this game. Carlos Hyde splits out as a receiver, top of your screen. Beathard gets rid of it. Catch made to Carlos Hyde, who's got a first down around the 20 of Arizona. C.J. Beathard with a 49er touchdown. And very accurate. And Beathard is thrown to the ground. Carlos Dansby. And the Cardinals leaning on some veterans today. Dansby, one of those, should have been caught. Hyde does have 9 catches today. Here's another one of those veterans. I did want to mention the ball comes out, and the 49ers have it. At least that's the indication. They were digging in there after the football. San Francisco with a takeaway. First and goal. Beathard tipped in the air and intercepted. Dansby with the pick. And a bad break.
Check on the fumble. You know, he's fighting for extra yards. A play's over. You end up with a turnover. Maybe right here again, too. Don't know where the ball is going to go to anyway. C.J. Beathard trying to make something happen that's really not there. It goes off the helmet of Trent Brown. But when you look back beyond into the secondary at what he was throwing to, this play was destined for failure right there. Just pull it down, get on the outside. Maybe something's there, get some positive yards, advance. Just seems superhuman.
So he'll set a career high.
There he goes.
That's his 36th carry, and he's running like it's the opener against Seattle. Beathard tripped up from behind, or he might have had room to run. Chandler Jones, who has a string of 3 straight games with a sack. The fullback, Kyle Juszczyk, in motion. Hyde to the pitch. And Hyde is loose. Carlos Hyde inside the 35 of the Giants. And a flag down.
Lib by Carlos Hyde. Watch Jason Pierre-Paul flat down the line. It gets trapped on that side, bounces back. No contain. Comes out the back door, and there's C.J. Beathard. Does he have to earn any more respect from his teammates downfield blocking?
Season late in the year. From 43 yards away, there is a flag down. Yeah, the kick is good.
Ready, go, go.
Eli in the pocket and open at midfield. Tavares King had a touchdown catch last week. Receivers that have moved up the depth chart because of all the injuries at that position.
And getting some action.
Gain of 14 when they needed it. A pitch to Marquise Goodwin, the track star, who gets a first down in Giant territory, getting out of bounds. Stops the 49ers, and now the offense from the 35.5-yard line taking over. Eli wide open. First down out of bounds. A flag late. Sterling Shepard with the catch.
118. That's it.
Gain of 15 on first down. It's Orleans Darkwa who gets through the hole. And he's got a first down inside the 30 of San Francisco. Colbert, who's been busy. Beathard, middle of the field. High for Aldrick Robinson, but he brought it down at the 30. It's now 1st and 20. Back at the 40. The screen to use check. He's hit right away. The ball comes out. It's a fumbled football, and the Giants are on it at the 45-yard line.
4 plays. The margin for error is small. You can't turn the ball over.
It's a takeaway, and the Giants are on offense. Take over at the 46. Eli Manning set to throw. And wide open. Shepard has it inside the 30.
118. I said.
Eli Manning is sacked, and the ball is out. It was rolling forward, and the 49ers have it at the 15-yard line.
C.J. Beathard's very happy Joe is back out there.
3rd down and 8.
Nice pickup.
Wide open for the speedster, Goodwin. And Goodwin is gone. A 49er touchdown.
Then allow the time for C.J. Beathard to throw. You bring the pressure, you block it up. That has been the big issue for the Niners offense. Defense is bringing pressure, them not being able to coordinate it and get it protected.
There we go.
3rd and 2. Manning floating one for Shepard, who gathers it in. He did a nice job of adjusting to that fluttering football, and it's a 1st down at the 43 of the 49ers.
118. I said.
2nd and 2. Pressure on Eli. He throws it up anyway. It's caught on the sideline.
There we go.
Time for Manning for the end zone. Touchdown Giants! Evan Ingram with Eric Reed in front of him. He just reached out and grabbed it. Speaking of Matt Ryan, the Falcons have gone in front of Dallas at home. Opens, Selleck again, and he's still going. And he's still going. Touchdown 49ers!
And the streak continues.
Tight ends against that Giant defense. Where's the tackling in that Giant secondary? Games, they already have 2 today.
And there goes Selleck working against Jonathan Casillas. But watch the end of it right here. Janoris Jenkins right there. I mean, he barely gets a hand on Garrett Selleck. I don't know what he's thinking, at this point. And again, this was kind of similar to what we saw on that 3rd and 33 last week with Eli Apple, and now we're seeing it again this week with Janoris Jenkins.
And for Selleck, his 8th career touchdown and the longest catch of his career.
Ready, go.
He gets the carry. He's got the 1st down. Goldman inside the 45 of San Francisco.
Ready, go.
49ers blitz. Eli Manning floats one to the sideline. And a one-handed catch. Did he hang on? Sterling Shepard. What a grab.
Wow.
What do you think?
Yeah, I'm looking at that nose of the football. Looks like he has control with the left hand. He's going to bring it into his body. The issue is going to be, did the nose of the ball touch the ground? And you can see some movement there. Remember, slight movement doesn't necessarily mean a loss or lack of control. So we're going to have to determine, did he actually lose control with the ball actually touching the ground? Moving on the field was a catch. It's going to be tough to overturn.
7 and 42. This from 34 yards away. And no.
Have a nice afternoon.
And open again. Lewis Murphy, who was just signed this week. Carlos Hyde breaks a tackle inside the 15 of the Giants. Those 49ers trying to add to a 4-point lead over the 1-win Giants. And that is intercepted. Olivier Vernon leaned back, tipped it to himself, and gathered in the pick of C.J. Beathard. To the injured ankle, right place, right time. Olivier Vernon makes the play, and the Giants take over on offense. Career interception for the defensive lineman, Olivier Vernon. And the pitch on 1st down to Darkwa. And Darkwa's got a 1st down.
The beginning of their journey right now.
Tough businesses, Laura. Thank you very much. Those are some cute pictures. And that pass is on target for a 1st down inside the 45 of the Giants. Kendrick Bourne from C.J. Beathard. They'll write a country song about him if he keeps this up. Begin the 4th quarter with a 4-point lead. And Beathard is on the move. He's got a first down. He's got a 49er touchdown. The 49ers hold on. Breida bounces off his own lineman and then gets a first down inside the 33-yard line of the Giants. Matt Breida slices through the Giants defense. And Breida, that's going to be a 49er touchdown.
Here, and then it's going to wind its way right back. Overcommitting, getting to the second level, and Landon Collins over pursues a little bit.
It's just gone downhill.
There you go.
Catch made by Roger Lewis, and there's a flag down as he has a first down.
By Manning, but they didn't get the guys up front to take care of him in protection to open up the running lanes.
Catch made, touchdown Giants. Eli Manning to Roger Lewis.
There you go.
And Darkwa will be in. He squeezed through the crowd for the two-point conversion.
The opponent that goes against them says when you watch them on film, they don't look like a team that hasn't won a game. And couldn't be happier for Kyle Shanahan and his staff and his players to finally get that first victory.
That he has turned into one of the great quarterbacks in this league.
Wilson looking to throw on first down, and it is picked off by Eric Reed on the first play from scrimmage. The Seahawks turn it over.
Jimmy Grant in your screen right here. Little play action, long developing. Good job by Eric Reed, just staying with this ball. And I got to tell you, most DBs get in this situation, they tend to panic. Eric Reed just turns and finds a football, hits him right in the hands. How about the first play of the game? They get a takeaway.
Down at 8. Wilson throws. It's Richardson. A first down in 49ers territory and still going. Paul Richardson finally brought down at the 32-yard line of San Francisco. A 26-yard catch and run. And on third down and 5. Empty backfield. Wilson steps up, takes off, and has a first down. First and 10, 27-yard line. Wilson had trouble with the snap. Regains the football. Now throws and finds his man for a first down. How about that? It's Nick Vannett. Luke Wilson in the locker room undergoing concussion protocol. So Vannett makes the play. And now Eddie Lacy out to midfield. Gain of 11 for another Seattle Seahawks first down. Backed up to their 16-yard line. Beathard in trouble. Down he goes. First sack of the game for the Seahawks. Line out to the right. Empty backfield for Beathard. Low snap. Beathard throws. And it is picked off. And taken in by Bobby Wagner.
From the receiver, but he would have been contacted on the ground after he gained possession there.
Right. Looked like he was.
But this is a heck of a play by Bobby Wagner. Talk about being ball aware.
But Wagner has the ball there. His knee's down. He's contacted by Taylor.
Yeah. But man.
The ruling on the field is the ball was intercepted and the interceptor was down by contact.
But what a play by Wagner. Comes up with his zone. On first down, the toss to McKissick. McKissick is inside the 10 of 5. And tackled by Leon Hall. First and goal from the 2. Wilson walks it in for a Seahawks touchdown. Carolina goes to 8-3. What a race in the NFC South. On the toss, this is Breida. And Matt Breida picks up the first down out to the 38. The rookie out of Georgia Southern. Beathard from the shotgun. Off the fake to Carlos Hyde. Beathard fires and the catch is made for a first down out of the 42-yard line. by Marquise Goodwin.
Forever. He's still a young man.
He's already been to 5 Pro Bowls his first 7 seasons. 3rd down and 9. Beathard again, hit as he throws, and the catch is made by Goodwin. Marquise Goodwin hauls it in at the Seattle 32.
In here, Kenny, and take this shot to the face right before he throws this ball. And then Marquise Goodwin, he's been doing this the past 2 weeks, beats Jeremy Lane, and just, you can't beat speed. You can't coach it. And when you got a good, well-thrown ball like that, it's a big play.
Check the fullback, split out to the right. 3rd down and 5. Beathard looks left, in trouble. Down he goes, he lost the football. It's Marcus Smith who took down Beathard back at the 37.
And try to get points at the end of the half.
49ers will get the ball first following halftime. And they pick up the first and more. It's Taylor, Trent Taylor. All the way to the Seahawks 30. 49ers 3 for the last 4 on 3rd down. Make it 4 or 5, and for Carlos Hyde, that is his best run of the day out to the 44 for a gain of 10. Beathard's turnover led to the game's only touchdown. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. It's Hyde. Carlos Hyde running much better run day here in the second half. Longest drive of the game for the Niners. 42-yard attempt from the right hash, Robbie Gould. This kick is good. Seahawks just 2 for 8 on 3rd down, 0 for the last 4. Wilson with time, throws, and it's Baldwin. Doug Baldwin, only his 2nd catch today, but it's a big one here at Levi's Stadium. From the San Francisco 47 off the fake to McKissick. Wilson sets, now he throws, and it's complete inside the 25 and taken out of bounds at the 23 is Tanner McAvoy. 2nd down and 4. Wilson throws, end zone, touchdown! Nick Vannett. His first NFL TD. Get lined up. 3rd down and 7. Wilson moving to his left, in trouble, stays on his feet. Now throws, and the catch is made. And then extending across for a 1st down is Jimmy Graham. 2nd down and 3. Complete to McKissick. And McKissick has another 1st down. He stays on his feet after the spin. And is finally tackled at the San Francisco 33-yard line. Lockett shifts. On 2nd and goal, Wilson throws, end zone, touchdown, Jimmy Graham.
I don't think anybody in the stadium, anybody watching on TV, definitely not us up in the booth. We're not expecting this ball to go to Jimmy Graham.
He set it down for Seattle. From the 22. Wilson sets and throws. It's Richardson. Paul Richardson makes the catch.
The decisions that Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch are going to have to make next week.
Under 6 minutes remaining as Beathard goes down on 3rd and 6. Sacked back at the 7-yard line. Seahawks have never lost here at Levi's Stadium. Looking to go 4-0. Here's Jimmy Graham. Takes it inside the 20 for a Seahawks 1st down.
This is Super Bowl Mecca, really, San Francisco. We could get the opportunity to do it here someday.
4th down pass is caught. Winding down. 5 seconds remaining. Garoppolo moving to his left. Looking towards the end zone. He throws. Touchdown.
Well, 100% on the day for Jimmy Garoppolo and a touchdown. Give your receivers a chance to make a play for you. That looks very Tom Brady-ish, right? Stand in the pocket, confidence, comfortable, awesome delivered ball on the run, moving to his left. Nice catch.
Team, you're going to see the play clock dwindling down a few times today as Garoppolo throws, and it's caught by Marquise Goodwin for a first down. Down to the 9-yard line, first and goal. Garoppolo fires, broken up. Nice defensive play by Kyle Fuller. Him in September of 2016. A 33-yard attempt, and Bears face the Eagles. This is 3rd down and 8. Trubisky, and he goes down. Brought down by Brock Coyle. Good protection, Garoppolo over the middle, and the pass is taken away by the Bears, and Kyle Fuller. At first, it looked like a catch. Instead, it's Bears football.
In his hands, on the ground, and that's when Kyle Fuller took it away. He's down, but Kyle Fuller pulls it out right before Louis Murphy's hip hits the ground. So you've got to have a strong grip, and in that instance, it looks like Kyle Fuller had the stronger of the two grips.
Fires complete to Dontrell Inman for a Bears first down. Williams hobbled off the field for San Francisco on 1st and 10. It is Howard with some room. Howard at the 15 and down at the 13-yard line.
By one up here, so it's one-on-one at the bottom.
Trubisky looking that way, fires end zone, caught! Touchdown, Dontrell Inman. Working on Maben, who just came in for the injured Dante Johnson, and the Bears take the lead.
And in the team red zone period, so this is a ball that they threw over and over and over again. So practice, practice, practice equals touchdown on Sunday.
Inman's first touchdown. Garoppolo in the shotgun, looking to throw again. Over the middle, and it's caught by Selleck for another first down. Beautiful toss from Garoppolo, and he gets 22 more yards. 28-yard field goal attempt for Gold, trying to go 2 for 2 in his return to Chicago, and he does just that. He was named one of the captains today by head coach Kyle Shanahan. Another play fake. Garoppolo, and he is sacked. Lamar Houston just rejoined the Bears this week, and he gets the sack. Lee Pinion, the 3rd-year man out of Clemson. Cohen from his own 40. Going the wrong way. Now he's really going the wrong way. Trying to reverse field, and look at this. He's got some blockers now. He was going the right way. Cohen all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. A 61-yard return.
1-yard return, because this is one of the ones where the head coach is on the sideline going, oh no, oh no, no, just get down, get down. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, oh, just like we drew it up on the chalkboard. Well, maybe not just like, but still 6 points. I slipped. I didn't think it was meant for me.
There's Carlos Hyde with some room, and Carlos Hyde gets all the way out to midfield. Chris Prosinski makes the stop, but not before Hyde picks up 14.
Fast pace.
Garoppolo fires, caught again by Goodwin at the 31-yard line.
That you've seen from Jimmy Garoppolo in the first half.
35-yard field goal attempt for Robbie Gould. He's now 3 for 3 on the day.
Who just doesn't put the ball on the ground.
Play fake. Garoppolo over the middle, dangerous pass, and somehow the catch was made by Louis Murphy. Comfort zone. He's very intense, likes to get the play in quickly as Garoppolo dropped the snap, but he picked it up. So they avoid danger there. It's 2nd down. 3rd and 8. Garoppolo caught by Taylor. What a grab! And another 3rd down conversion. 15 yards for Trent Taylor.
5'8", 178 pounds. Those arms stretched up to about 7'5".
This time from 34 yards away. And Gould is now 4 for 4 in his return to Chicago. Out of the shotgun. Here comes the pressure. The ball is out. Loose on the ground, and the Bears fall on it.
In trouble getting lined up here.
Garoppolo to Goodwin. Kyle Fuller immediately makes the tackle. but Goodwin gets 8. 1 on the play clock. Garoppolo just takes the snap in time, and Breida is wrapped up. Let's go back to New York. Trubisky throws it to Cohen. He slips 1 tackle. Cohen with some speed has the first down, and he's still going all the way out to the 35. Second down and 7. That's Cohen in motion. They fake it to him. They fake it again. It's a screen, and the 49ers are there. Eric Reed brings down Howard for a loss of 5. Third down and 1 for San Francisco. They've got the first with Hyde and more. Carlos Hyde out toward midfield a bit.
There are 3 tight ends in that last set. Logan Paulson, 6'5", 278 pounds. He was the point of attack.
Garoppolo over the middle, caught by Taylor. First down and more. Taylor at the 20 and dragged down at the 18. Off the clock. They hand it off. Hyde is taken down by Bullard, but the clock will continue to tick. And Gold is good with 4 seconds to go. His 5th field goal of the game. What a return to Chicago for Robbie Gould.
This better be a squibber kick right here.
It is.
They should toss it back to Tariq Cohen right here.
Cohen's got it. Time has run out. Cohen throws it across field to Jackson. There is a flag down that looked to be a forward pass. Bears keep it alive. Again, it appears that it was a forward pass, and now the ball's out of bounds, and assuming that penalty is on Chicago, that'll be the ball game.
There was an illegal forward pass on the play. That penalty is declined. The game's over.
And Garoppolo looking right, and on the slant, the ball is broken up. Intended for Marquise Goodwin, and a flag is down on first down. Play action, and with time, the pass is going to be caught before going out of bounds is Will Fuller. Kaimi Fairbairn, who missed 2 field goals last week. This would be his longest in history, and he makes it. Career long now of 53 yards. The team in rushing and receiving. Second down and 7, gets the call again. How about this run? It'll be a first down as he gets close to the 40 before Jadeveon Clowney makes a tackle and a pickup of 11. First and 15 now, back at the 39. Garoppolo getting pressure, and this pass is going to be intercepted. Kareem Jackson is dragged down, and 2 flags go flying. At the 40, here is Miller, and he's going to lose yardage. Earl Mitchell, who played his first 4 years in a Texans uniform, gets Miller for a loss on the play. 3rd and long and 3rd and short. Yes. They need 15 yards, though. That's a healthy bit of yardage, but there he goes downfield, and it's to Hopkins. And does he make it? No, he's out of bounds. The 49ers back on the 17. Garoppolo with the empty backfield and completes the pass to Marquise Goodwin. Flag is down, however, for the Texans. 3rd down and 9. And Garoppolo is going up top. And Goodwin with the intended receiver. Good defense downfield by Jonathan Joseph. Garoppolo, and it's caught by Goodwin. Goodwin down the field, and Goodwin finally is stopped at the 34-yard line by Andre Howell. This will be a 52-yarder, matching his season's long if he's successful. And Gould's kick, and it is good. Robbie Gould with a 52-yard field goal.
That's all I've heard. I know the protection.
Here's a pass downfield, and battling for it, and it was Marcus Gilchrist and Juszczyk battling for it in traffic, big-time traffic.
First thing is you get the pressure. Clowney off the edge, getting to Garoppolo right here with the hit. They run the fullback down the rail, and
in between two defenders.
Here it's 2nd down and 8. Garoppolo, and he's got Juszczyk again. Juszczyk stays in the field, gets inside the 10, inside the 5. You need 11 guys to bring him down. 31st, that's next to last in the NFL in red zone production. And here's Carlos Hyde. And Hyde going outside will score. They clogged up the middle, and Hyde burst outside and went in for a 2-yard touchdown to give the 49ers the lead, our first TD of the game. Yates out of the shotgun has Ellington, the running back, and looking to take off. If he doesn't have a receiver, he does, and he will have a first down at the 46-yard line. Well in this first half as well for the 49ers. 3rd down and 10. And Yates' pass is going to be caught by Hopkins. Goes out of bounds to stop the clock. And a first down. And carries thus far. Nearly a minute to go in the first half. Yates stepping up, and the pass caught in rhythm by DeAndre Hopkins. And a flag is down, and so is Hopkins. And the flag thrown at about the 15-yard line. 59 seconds to go in the first half. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7. Here's Yates in the end zone. Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins! And it's a handoff to Hyde, and Hyde down the sideline. And a great fake on the handoff. Fumbles the ball. Let's see if it went out of bounds or stayed in bounds. Carlos Hyde, great fake at the line of scrimmage. Spread them all out. Andre Ellington lines up as a wide receiver as he did last week. And the quick pass out of the backfield to Ellington. Ellington breaks one and gets into 49er territory and a first down. 5th 100-yard game of the season and a first down at the 29 of San Francisco. And they play fake to Lamar Miller going into the end zone to Hopkins. Hopkins has it. Touchdown.
Comes out on the bow and just goes back to the corner. Look at him stretch out, use the hands. See him managing on the field right now.
Up the middle, and another completion and another first down to the 20-yard line. Lewis Murphy, 20-yard pickup. Murphy only his 6th catch of the year from the 17. Garoppolo stepping up, and the pass is caught. Goodwin has a first down inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. In the slot to the right. And the pass up the middle and wide open. And a first down and more. Garrett Selleck. Selleck still going. And trying to knock the ball out from behind was Eddie Pleasant. Tried to get the fumble. Couldn't do it. And the 49ers in business again at the 20-yard line of the Texans. That's a 61-yard gain.
On his route, perfect, wide open in the middle of the field. And now, get down there, big fella. Looks like he's carrying a piano right there.
Catch of the year by Gore. Play fake. And the pass caught. Touchdown! Garrett Selleck for the 49ers. Game's not over. 5:54 to go. It'll be 2nd down and 10. And here is Hopkins. Loses the ball. And the 49ers may have it. 2 49ers were all over it. It was Adrian Colbert who forced the fumble away from Hopkins, and San Francisco gets it.
And here's Colbert right here coming in. Look at him put his helmet right on the football. That's tackling 101 right there. That's how they tell you how to do it. Put your hat right on the ball. See if you can dislodge it.
Trying to give the 49ers a 10-point lead. And Robbie Gould. Kick is good. They're on their own 27-yard line. Need 22 yards. And here is Yates. Almost a Hail Mary situation. And the pass is going to be caught by DeAndrew White. And it's a completion to the 49-yard line of San Francisco. Mike Pereira with us, who will explain it.
after this first play. 2-minute warning, and Yates takes off. He's going to get a first down and slides to the 35-yard line. On 3rd down and 11, Yates carrying, and he does stop the clock by going out of bounds. Be from 52 yards out. Texans need 2 scores, and the kick is no good. It hits the crossbar and bounces toward the field.
Be able to go, but he's out there on his 2nd down and 8. Garoppolo to the air, and the pass is caught by Kyle Juszczyk and knocked out of bounds. It's good for a San Francisco first down.
Find out where he is. Logan Ryan is covering him up right now.
Garoppolo in trouble, trying to wiggle out of it, throws, and it's caught by Taylor. Another 3rd down reception for Trent Taylor. This one's good for 12 and a first down. Garoppolo 4 out of 4 on this opening drive. Pressure coming, and he's sacked. Avery Williamson brings him down. 3rd sack of the year for Williamson. The 49ers playing his first game in Levi's Stadium. On first down, Mariota to the air, and nowhere to go. He's brought down. And it was his former teammate at Oregon, DeForest Buckner. Then of their drives and going no huddle here on 2nd down, and it's complete to Marquise Goodwin into Tennessee territory.
The running back.
3rd down and 4. Garoppolo out of the shotgun. His pass is deflected at the line of scrimmage and incomplete. He knocked that pass down. So here's Gold from 48 yards away. Kick on the way, and it's good again. Robbie Gold, since being cut by the Bears, is 42 of 44 on field goals.
Back there.
Mariota throwing, and it's caught by Matthews. He's got the first down and more. Rashard Matthews still going inside the 25-yard line, and finally San Francisco brings him down. A gain of 21 for Matthews to put Tennessee on the board early in the 2nd quarter. Kick on the way, and it is good. And an interception. Play fake on first down. Garoppolo fires to Goodwin, and Goodwin makes the catch at the 33-yard line. Garoppolo, what a catch made by Kendrick Bourne. Another San Francisco first down, but there is a flag down. Difficult finish for Tennessee as they host both the Rams and the Jaguars in weeks 16 and 17. Garoppolo throws one up, and it's a fight for the ball, and it's a catch by Goodwin. Quarterback. Here comes the pressure. Garoppolo throws, completes it to Juszczyk, and Juszczyk is tripped up by Woodyard, and they're going to mark it right near the chains.
The wide receiver in the backfield next to Jimmy Garoppolo.
Garoppolo, nowhere to go. Rolling right, pointing to the end zone. Throws, caught, touchdown! Selleck time! 4th touchdown this season for Garrett Selleck. Felt very good and confident about the experience of staying in Phoenix for the week. They practiced at Arizona State as Mariota completes that one to Walker, who lost the football, and the 49ers say they have it.
He got knocked backwards, then he got knocked forward, and since he was still moving forward, it's in play. And it's going the opposite direction from the direction that you're going in, and it's the worst feeling as an offensive player.
3rd down and 11 with Carlos Hyde at running back. They're bringing pressure again. Garoppolo fires, caught by Goodwin, trying to get away, and with that extra effort, Goodwin has the first down.
Openings are going to be
28-yard field goal attempt for Robbie Gould, trying to go 3 for 3 on the day, and he does. He's now made 17 in a row. Mariota to Decker, another Tennessee first down to the 42.
So, Elvis Dumerville knows a lot better.
All the way down to the 29-yard line. Mariota looking for Matthews. He's got it at the 6 and out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Former team. Mariota chased out by Thomas. Mariota buying time, throws, and in the back of the end zone, caught! Guess who? Delaney Walker! A touchdown against his former team, and what a drive by Mariota and the Titans.
You've got that bunch formation with 3 receivers on that side. It's tough to deal with.
Mariota has to get rid of it, and Decker brings it in for a first down.
Derrick Henry or DeMarco Murray out in the slot, moves him into the backfield.
Mariota for Decker again, and he's got it out of bounds at the 18-yard line. And make them 2 for 2. If this was an actual game, so those two have had some battles on the Alabama practice field and now one here in the NFL. As Delaney Walker goes up to bring that one in, a first down for Tennessee.
Reuben Foster tucked up in there right in the middle of your screen.
Mariota to Matthews, he's got it at the 30. First down and more for Tennessee. Rashard Matthews picks up 21. Mariota 5 for 5 on this drive. Steps up, throws end zone, caught! Touchdown, Rashard Matthews. His 4th touchdown of the season, and the Titans take the lead. That's a stretch, James. That's a stretch. Garoppolo throwing on first down is a wide open Selleck. He's got it at midfield and still going. Shoved down at the 41 by Cyprien. How did Selleck get so open? A pickup of 42.
Certain role, and you watch tight ends, you say, well, he's the short guy. That tight coverage, where the 2 guys cross, and you have Kevin Byard, who has 6 interceptions.
Garoppolo on the slant to Goodwin. First down and more. Cyprien the hit at the 21, but a 14-yard pickup for Marquise Goodwin.
There, nobody moved. Nobody moved.
3rd down and 11. Pressure coming, and down goes Garoppolo. Wesley Woodyard, the first to get back there. A big sack on 3rd down. 5th sack of the year for Woodyard. This is Gold from 50 yards away, and Gold is good again. First down and 10 with 6:28 to go. Play fake. Garoppolo to Bourne with room to run. Bourne, he's got speed at midfield. Bourne is finally dragged down at the 33. Huge play. Garoppolo to Bourne for 54 yards.
About Bourne's speed, but the speed that started this play was on the other side. Goodwin running through the post, occupying 2 defenders, and then almost trying to get back to get another block.
Passing for the 2nd straight game. Going back to the air on first down and connects with Kittle. Kittle down the sideline and knocked out of bounds inside the 15 over Chicago. This one from 48 yards away. Gold on the way and good again. Robbie Gold 5 for 5 today. Mariota to Davis. And shoved out of bounds by Witherspoon, but not before Corey Davis picks up a Tennessee first down.
Away from the first down marker.
4th and 1. Mariota himself falls forward and appears to have the first down. Suckup kick on the way, right down the middle. Does he have the distance? He does! A big kick for Ryan Suckup. And with 1:07 to go, the Titans have taken a 1-point lead.
Receivers, you give the ball back to the official, gets it quickly as possible.
Garoppolo over the middle, wide open. It's Kittle, the tight end, all the way to the 45.
Bringing 5, you got holes in your secondary.
Another quick pass. Marquise Goodwin has it. And San Francisco already in field goal range. Kick on the way, down the middle, and Gold is good at the buzzer. John Lynch and the 49ers keep it rolling. Their 3rd straight win. Third and 7. over the middle. Goodwin has another catch. And Goodwin with that great speed to the 31-yard line. A.J. Boye brings him down, but a gain of 24 for Marquise Goodwin.
That three-step drop.
And you saw the Jaguars have not allowed an opening drive touchdown in 21 straight games. Will that change here? Juszczyk inside the 5 and out of bounds at the 1.
The lead back, 310 pounds.
Garoppolo himself up the middle and in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The first career rushing touchdown for Jimmy G. And what a start here in Santa Clara. Just clinched the division, their first AFC South title in franchise history. Garoppolo, though, doesn't care about any of that. To Lewis Murphy for another first down.
Needs to step up and slow this 49er offense down.
They go no huddle here. Play fake. Garoppolo checks it down to a wide open Kittle. Room to run. Kittle inside the 20. Another first down to Sean Gibson on the tackle. He's made 20 in a row and 15 in his last 3 games. That's an NFL record. Low snap, kick on the way, and make it 21 in a row. Bortles from the shotgun. Steps up, intercepted. It's Dante Johnson on the return. See you later. Touchdown, San Francisco.
For running it back. But Eric Reed on this side stops Keelan Cole as he's running his route. Watch Keelan Cole put the brakes on because there's Eric Reed coming to do danger to him. And once he doesn't continue to run that route, ball goes right into Johnson's hands and stroll down the sideline.
Reception since 2014, but how about this? Aaron Colvin scoops it up, and he's going to go all the way. High-fiving Jalen Myrick for 2. They hand it off to Yeldon. He's got some room on the left side, and Yeldon picks up the first down in the second quarter. Bortles to the end zone for Westbrook, makes the adjustment, the catch, and he's down at the 1. What a grab by D.D. Westbrook. It's first and goal.
Leonard Fournette.
He doesn't want Kyle Shanahan to maybe take another look at this one. They take the handoff to Fournette, pushing the pile, and he's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Change that was instituted today by the NFL. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. Garoppolo, play fake, looking for Juszczyk. He's got him wide open. Juszczyk at midfield, down the sideline, and they finally trip him up inside the 35. Running back on first and 15. It's Breida. Bounces off a tackle and still going. Breida with some nice moves.
For a screen.
Garoppolo looking left, feels the heat, steps up, now rolling right, and completes it to Taylor for a first down. Trent Taylor, 8th in the NFL in third down receptions. Garoppolo to the end zone, deflected and picked off. Interception by Barry Church. Bortles with time to Cole. A first down, and he spins away. More yards for Keelan Cole to the 42, a gain of 25. Observing that final timeout with 15 seconds to go. Bortles steps up to Fournette, off his hands, and caught. Jalen Strong, touchdown. A miraculous play. And the Jags an extra point away from tying the score.
Everybody alert, because you don't know who the ball is going to go to. Jalen Strong reactivated from the practice squad just this week. So he's coming into the game thinking, well, he probably won't throw me the ball. He probably doesn't remember me. But being alert and hustling, he's able to come up with the ball.
Somewhere Phil McConkey is smiling. They will confirm this. Jalen Strong playing in his first game as a member of the Jaguars, called up off the practice squad yesterday when Doug Marrone did not think that Allen Hurns was good enough to go today. Second down and 6. Bortles deep down the sideline for Cole. Beautiful catch and throw. Bortles right on the spot to Keelan Cole for a gain of 32.
He saves a little room to the outside so that Blake Bortles can drop that ball in over the outside shoulder. And a nice hands catch. He didn't show his hands too early where the defensive back is going to rake across his hands. Those are late hands.
This has the most. Out comes Lambeau for a 45-yard field goal attempt to give Jacksonville its first lead of the day, and it's good. 3rd down and 8. Pressure coming. Garoppolo steps up, and now he's brought down from behind. Yannick Ngakoue, who said he would be extra motivated this week after not receiving an invitation to the Pro Bowl, just picked up his 12th sack of the season in Jacksonville. Bortles steps into a throw, intercepted, picked off by Williams. K'Wan Williams at the 30 and hit down from behind by Mickens. Second interception today by Blake Bortles, and the first of K'Wan Williams' career.
About what's underneath. He just sinks back. You can see him dropping right under Keelan Cole, and that one hand goes up, uses it as a hook, pulls the ball in, but there's nothing that holds K'Wan Williams underneath, and he's just able to drift back and do exactly what he's supposed to do in coverage.
San Francisco came in with only 7 interceptions.
The Southern know how to run the football.
Garoppolo to Breida out of the backfield, slips a tackle, and dragged down from behind by Puzluzny, but Breida picks up the first down. Garoppolo, quick pass, caught by Kittle. He dives, and he's in. Touchdown, 49ers. That was a great job by NFL Films to mic up Garoppolo last week. You heard some great insight as to how he engineered that final 107 against Tennessee. As Ramsey with a big hit and a late flag.
After the play is over, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 44 on the knee.
On 2nd and 6, this is Breida. Barry Church comes up to make that play for Jacksonville. What an acquisition Barry Church has been.
Personal foul, number 91. The defense. 15-yard penalty added to the end of the play. First down.
30 yards. 30 yards in penalties that are totally avoidable. You've done a good job in stopping the play. And here you come in, you're even late to the party.
Now 7 penalties for 65 yards. Here's Hyde. Carlos Hyde. A 10-yard pickup all the way to the 30-yard line, and that could be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Let's go in the red zone with Garoppolo under center. It's Breida, and he was dragged down. Ball came out late. Was Breida already down?
And you get a clear recovery. That's one of the things, if you're a defense that is used to getting turnovers, like the Jacksonville Jaguars are, when that ball's on the ground, you make sure that you get it, even if the play might have been over, even if the whistle is being blown, because you want that clear recovery upon review.
There is no challenge on the play as forward progress was ruled and is not reviewable.
Wow. Breida, the running back, next to Garoppolo. Garoppolo on the move, throws, and it is caught. Touchdown, Trent Taylor. Certainly Blake Bortles, there's a lot of question marks about how he would play with his back to the wall in the 4th quarter. There's your answer. Witherspoon with the pick. 3rd of the day by Bortles.
So you have to make some decisions if you dug wrong.
1st and goal. Hyde. Nice cutback and the touchdown. His 6th rushing touchdown of the season. Bortles over the middle, wide open is Westbrook for the first down. And Westbrook still moving his feet to the 43-yard line. A gain of 23 for D.D. Westbrook.
Hurrying up to try and get some points on the scoreboard.
Bortles to Yeldon. Nice cut by Yeldon. He's got midfield. And Yeldon picks up 12 on the play.
I'm pretty sure after he caught that one that was a catch. He took enough steps afterwards.
And now Keelan Cole is shaken up on the play.
Done before they get ready to play Tennessee next weekend.
4th down and 4. Here they come. Bortles gets rid of it and completes it to O'Shaughnessy, who is down at the 1. He's got his helmet on. He's been watching most of this quarter. Yeldon again, and Yeldon is in. 2nd rushing touchdown of the season for Yeldon. He had gone 7 straight games without scoring. Fournette is in there. Bortles and Koyak gets in. Wow, great extra effort by Ben Koyak of 2014. They're 0 for their last 10. And this one's loose, and the Jaguars have it.
You can't advance it, so just cover it up. Ball down the line, but that's a really good job by Josh Lambo.
Their first recovery since December of 2014 against the Baltimore Ravens. And with all 3 timeouts, we're not done yet here in Santa Clara. McCray recovers. See what happens with all 3 timeouts and 2:13 on the clock. Bortles steps up, fires to a wide open Jalen Strong. He's got the first down to the 27-yard line, and that will likely take us to the 2-minute warning. Bortles to the end zone, caught! Touchdown, O'Shaughnessy! The first touchdown of his career. And now a 4-point game with the extra point to come. High, 338 yards passing for Blake Bortles. Lambo's extra point is no good! Oh, a big miss by Lambo off the upright. 49ers expecting the onside kick. That's what happens. Lambo, and it's out of bounds. So Jacksonville will have to play defense, 1:49 to go.
On a scrimmage, or you can get a big run that pops you because everybody's coming straight down here.
High. Nice cutting through the Jacksonville defense. Finally, Telvin Smith stands him up, and there's the timeout from Doug Marrone.
Don't need another one of those late penalties.
And there it is.
After the play is over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Number 97, headbutt. 15-yard penalty at the end of the play, automatic first down.
Another silly penalty by Jacksonville, this time Malik Jackson. The headbutt right there.
Percent completion if he's going to throw.
They've got to get to the 22 to pick up the first. They flip it to Breida. Got some room on that left side. First down, and he's gone! Ball game! The icing on the cake for San Francisco on Christmas Eve.
See the motion with Goodwin going to the right, coming back the other side with a speed back. You had Carlos Hyde in there.
First career starts. Out of an empty set on 3rd down. Garoppolo's first throw is a big one. And George Kittle into the open field. The rookie tight end to the 15 and a 44-yard 3rd down pickup. Having his best season yet. 38 of 40. A first down from the 35. Off play action. Garoppolo sets. Lets it go. Open man. It's Goodwin in Rams territory for 20 yards. And a 49ers first down. 2nd and 7. Here's Carlos Hyde. Has room off the left side. And with a cutback has a 49ers first down. 4th-year man out of Ohio State, who finally this year has stayed mostly healthy and is close to 1,000 yards on the season. With the competition they brought in the running back room. They fake it to him here. Garoppolo retreats, dumps it off for Goodwin, and with his speed, it's no match. He's inside the pylon for the 49ers touchdown. The 27. Jimmy Garoppolo throwing for Trent Taylor, who spins out of an arm tackle and gets a first down to the 40. Rookie out of Louisiana Tech has 14. He's a 5'8", 180 pounds. Garoppolo with a deep drop, and he gets picked off. That's Kevin Peterson, his first career interception. He takes it back inside the 30. First-year man from Oklahoma State making his first career start today. On 3rd and goal. Mannion zips one incomplete. Adrian Colbert, the rookie, made a nice break on the ball, and it's 4th down. Finished with a back injury. It's such a great season. They had to bring Fickett in. He struggled in his debut last week. Breida, big hole off the left side, and makes a cut for a first down. They've gotten it out of the shadow of their own goalpost. Active year. He's the lead blocker again, and opens up another big hole for Breida to run through close to midfield. Pressure coming. Picked up, giving Garoppolo time to find Taylor. First down, 49ers to the 36. For Robbie Gould. He has been automatic. 39 of 41 this year, things in a very good Rams season. 49ers bringing pressure. Mannion sacked. Sheldon Day, your starter. Tony Romo's alma mater. Starts his drive by scanning the field and finding an open George Kittle in the zone, and he breaks out of a tackle and runs inside the 25. With his rookie tight end really coming on late this season for the 49ers. Garoppolo hands this one off. Carlos Hyde powers his way inside the 5. He's still going, and he's in for the San Francisco touchdown. Couple of candidates to face the Rams. That one's complete to Pharaoh Cooper, but a flag down right around midfield. They get a 2-for-1 here and get right back in this game. In on rhythm there, and he finds Mike Thomas. Stays on his feet, getting inside the 30. They'll use one of those timeouts. Low snap picked up. He gets drilled as he throws. That is a live ball, and the 49ers have it. They will look to see where they can get. Garoppolo under pressure. Throws an interception. Second one of the day for Kevin Peterson. Threw it right to him. His second NFL game. One heave-ho down the sideline. Mike Thomas breaks free and can't hang on. Adrian Colbert came over from his safety spot and saved the day with a big hit.
Got one-on-one. That's going to be Thomas just running a go route, and he is able to get by Witherspoon. Witherspoon stumbles and kind of loses him. But it's Colbert with the ability to disrupt the completion of the catch. Watch this. And that is as textbook as it gets.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. First down.
Wow, so the cost Mannion to Mike Thomas to tee up Ficken from 21. And he knocks it through. There's a strike to Kendrick Bourne. Third down conversion for the 49ers into Rams territory on a gain of 17. First down and goal. Here comes Hyde, cutting to the outside. Carlos Hyde, he's in. Second touchdown of the day for Hyde. Malcolm Brown. Blockers in front, stays on his feet, and has his best run of the day to the 45.
It's that with Jimmy Garoppolo on this offense. Potent combination.
On 3rd and long, Mannion goes underneath to Gerald Everett. And Everett lost the football. Squirts all the way to the 46. We'll see who's got it. Brock Coyle forced it out of there. And the 49ers recover it.
He got a hand on the football, but it's Reuben Foster first causing Everett to kind of stop his feet. And there you see it.
Yep.
Akello Witherspoon ripping it out. The rookie who's playing wise beyond his years in the last few weeks.
Hyde comes back in on 3rd and 1 and takes it for a 1st down and then some. Carlos Hyde down the sideline inside the 15.
George Kittle's been the guy. Let's see if they go to him.
Instead, wide open in the end zone for a touchdown is Aldrick Robinson. Necessarily need to bring back Eric Reed, and maybe other spots to allocate those resources. That's a 1st down for Josh Reynolds, somebody they were really excited about watching today. He's got his first catch. He's dealt with injuries all season in his rookie season. Still found a way to be productive. We get it to Austin. Breaks out of Reed's tackle and gets a 1st down.
I got to tell you, I love that play.
Offense in the NFL last year was the offensive line. Jared Goff took a beating. That ball is caught, and a 1st down as Reynolds gets it. 1st and goal for the Rams. Lance Dunbar finds an opening for a touchdown. His 1st of the season. Nice run for Carlos Hyde. Where the ball came out, it was ripped out of there by Bryce Hager. Let's see if they say he got it out in time, and he did. Bryce Hager rips it away from Hyde, and the Rams take over.
Let's take another look, and let's see, the ball just gets a little bit loose, and as Peterson wraps up Hyde, it's Bryce Hager with that heavy right hand to rip the football out. It's exactly what our defensive coordinator Wade Phillips teaches. First guy brings him down, the next guy comes in and goes after the football. And for running backs, that's the difficult part. And you don't know when he's going to play again. That's the biggest thing.
Gets sacked here. Had no chance. Elvis Dumerville is the first man there. Closing statement, are you talking MVP? Gurley's fired up for the Rose Bowl tomorrow. There's Georgia Bulldogs in the college football playoff.